Vincent Hoey, let's get the record straight here. You'll build your stadium at no cost, or have it built for you at no cost, by a developer who gets his land rezoned in return in order for him to build 5,000 houses. Now that's 5,000 families requiring water, sewage, schools, healthcare, Garda resources and so on. Granting permission for these houses where there's already infrastructural deficits is a major consideration for the elected councillors. Are you suggesting that Drogheda United be exempt from normal planning procedures?
Well, the short answer to that is no. What we are proposing is in accordance with the planning. This whole project will be subject to submission of planning application for permission and for all the usual procedures. So let's kill that once and for all. We are trying to do something. It's a visionary project. We're going to comply with the law of this land in every way, and I'm here today on a mission to seek support of the people of Meath in particular, and all the Drogheda supporters out there, to make this vision come true. Now, 3 years ago, we made a decision for Drogheda United to go in full time so that we could put that club in the forefront of Irish soccer. We have gone a long way down that road. But part of that was always that Drogheda United had to get out of the United Park. It doesn't comply with the licensing requirements. If a club has any future, and indeed one would want to have a modern stadium with modern facilities and comforts for people, we can build on that, build on our past success. And I'm here today to ask the people of Meath, and who represent all the young people who are going to avail of the facilities I'm now going to talk about. We are not talking about just a stadium. We have come up with a concept of a sporting village, which will not only be the stadium, but it will also have a leisure complex with astro pitches, with tennis courts, with gymnasia, with facilities for over 20 sports, with 20 acres of playing fields. It's a magnificent visionary concept. I'm proud of it. It has taken us years, thousands of hours to put it together, to meet landowners, officials, planners, politicians, engineers, architects, builders. Enthusiasm and hard graft and work and has been put into this. And it's now at the stage, and this is the point, it's now at the stage of ready to go. All it needs is, and by the way, it's on lands that the Meath County Council have already informed everybody is part of the development for housing and so on. But we want not a housing scheme of houses that we have seen all over the country with no facilities for anybody. This is visionary. This is leading the way in the country. This will be magnificent when it's finished. And all
I
I'm
have the
asking...
plans in front of me. I can only agree. It looks absolutely superb. A dream. No doubt about that.
But to deal with your point that we're trying to trample over the procedures and so on, this is not the case. The Meath, there's a road going to be built here that Meath themselves wanted to build 5 years ago, and had plans and everything with a CPO drafted, and now they're going to get it built free for nothing for them. And they're going to get housing which they envisage themselves should be there, but not housing out in the middle of a desert, housing with all these facilities for the whole East Meath young people.
But
and
there's
so on.
a lot to consider in any housing application, and in a lot of respects it hinges on the houses that are involved.
But those houses will be built over a period of years. They're not going to be built tomorrow or the next day. It'll be properly planned. It's subject to all the planning procedures. I don't know where this notion has gone around that we are trying to do something and ignore all the planning.
But you were told on the 20th of February that your plan will be prioritised, but the law...
Let me deal with the priority. Look, 3 years have gone by. We have been over in the Meath County Council, the developers and so on, telling them what to do, encouraged by them, led to believe that they were 100% behind it. But talk is cheap. This is now the point. We have to get the support put into reality.
This is the crux of the matter. That nobody could have told you that this application had been approved. You say that you were led to believe that it was 100% green light. Nobody can give you that guarantee.
What I'm talking about, when you go over and talk to planners in the country, you're either get a great reception and enthusiastic and support, or you don't. Yeah. We have got that.
Yes.
Now, here is...
So
I want to deal with
no. let's not lose that point now,
Yeah.
because I'm sure that the reality of what happened in Meath is that the planner said to you, we will bring this plan forward favourably to the elected councillors, and it must then go through the democratic process, the conclusion of which we nor anybody else can foresee with certainty.
Well, now, wait till I tell you. The legal position is that the county councillors of the county of Meath can say in 1 minute yes to this plan. We have submitted to them, and that's why I'm here today. I'm calling on those. In the first instance, there are 5 councillors in East Meath. If they agree to this plan, it requires a variation, I agree. If they vote for a variation and they put it to the main council and the councillors vote for the variation to say yes to this, it will be ready tomorrow. The builders are ready, the developer is ready, the lands have been acquired, the money and finance is secured. We are ready to go, and here's the point. We have to get this through. Drogheda United will be out of football. All I've given my life to is in jeopardy here. Let's not be under any illusions.
Let's come back to that point in a moment, because everybody may be ready to go, but the process needs to be followed
I'm following it
through to its conclusion.
Yeah.
And because the new county development plan has been adopted, nothing can happen for a month, and then by law a new local area plan needs to be drawn.
No, yeah, that is, you're not right there. If the 5 councillors of the East Meath vote to bring forward a variation to that plan, it'll go before the main body of county councillors. If they say yes, then we can. All we're asking is then to submit our planning application.
So you're asking the 5 councillors to come up with a variation of the existing plan, then grant you your permission.
No, they don't grant the permission.
Under that plan that your permission would be granted.
Yeah,
that the 5 councillors would go back and deal with everybody else. What's so special about Drogheda United? I mean, this is a local area plan.
Look, forget about your area plans and all that. What is so special about Drogheda United? Something very special about Drogheda United. Drogheda United have put Drogheda and the whole East Meath area on the map in the last few years. We have put in huge amounts of money to put us on the... We're recognised all around the country. We want and need to have this stadium. We will be out of football, and all we have done... Now, I'm telling all those people listening to me today that we are out. If those 5 councillors do not come along and agree with what I'm suggesting, the whole future of Drogheda United, and not only the future of Drogheda United, but the future of this wonderful complex for young people in East Meath, this whole idea will be sabotaged and gone. Now, are we going to allow that? All the councillors have to say is, yes, we agree this is a good plan, let it go into the proper planning then. Let the planners deal with it then. We have employed architects, we've gone abroad to look at stadia. My goodness me, we have the amount of work that's gone into this, and all these 5 people have to do is say, by God, this is worth doing, let's get on with it. They're not breaking any laws, they're not overriding anything, they're just showing support. And of course these 5 councillors have to believe that they have public support, and that's what I want everybody listening to me who is interested in Drogheda United, interested in the youth of this country, and particularly of Meath area, believe in what we're trying to do. I am asking them to get in touch with these 5 councillors, Pat Boshel, Jimmy Cudden, and Dylan Gallagher, Tom Kelly and Dominic Hannigan. They have the future of Drogheda United in their hands. Let's not make any mistake of it. And they have the power, properly, legally, to do it. They can say yes to this plan, and if they say yes, we are ready to roll. If they say no, well then I just cannot see any future for Drogheda United or for the whole scheme.
Okay,